Hey guys, welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. It's very windy. I am in fact in Iowa, essentially home of Goliath Discs, and today I'm going to be reviewing and testing out the Enoch. I've got both the older runs of Enoch and the newer runs in the new plastic, so I'm going to compare old to new Enoch's straight fairway driver. Let's get into it. Okay, so the Enoch was one of the first three molds that Goliath ever made. So one of the OGs right here. They've got this orange Oasis and also a blue Oasis. Now both these are pretty understable. We've got a pretty substantial headwind, so I'm going to throw all these shots into the headwinds, and I'm also going to come back, throw them into a tailwind, and see how they behave with both winds. And then to compare these, so I've thrown these for a while. These are like a little bit beat in. And then the newer Enochs here are essentially a softer plastic. So you can even see they probably are like shinier on camera as well. To give you kind of a reference, this one is more of a tacky plastic. It kind of feels like a star plastic, if you will. But pretty good grip, not too glossy. And then the new Enochs, they're just very, very silky smooth. They're really soft, even a tad gummy, I would say. And so from what I've heard and from what I've seen myself, the gray is more stable than this one. And I think overall, which I will test these out in a minute, but overall what I've heard is that these two newer ones are more stable than these. So we're gonna test it out, throw these on some different shots, maybe do some hyzer flat, maybe anhyzer, and yeah, check it out. I love this disc, and the Enoch's been in my bag for a while, and I think it's a disc that you should bag too. So let's see how it flies, and let's see if this will make your bag. All right, gonna go with the OG orange one first. All right, now I'm gonna go with the blue. It is seriously so windy, the camera keeps falling over. Golly, it's gotta be at least 20 miles per hour headwind. This is not Florida. Wow, Iowa is no joke. Here we go, blue Enoch. Okay, that also flipped right over to a roller. All right, now the new Oasis plastic, the orange Enoch, new run. Much more stable. That actually held up to the wind. Turned a little bit, but then came back. A lot more stable. All right, looks like no wind right now. I'm gonna do the gray. All right, pretty similar. Popped up flat, rode for a while, and then finished. I'm gonna try to get all these shots as close as I can as far as the power, the angle, and the amount of wind, as close to as possible on every single shot, so that's accurate. All right, I will say that for only being an 8-speed, these things bomb, absolutely bomb. So now I'm gonna throw these the other way with a tailwind, and they're not gonna act as flippy. So they're gonna be more stable and glide a lot more. So here we go, same order. Gonna do the orange old run first. I would say the orange old run is the most flippy, blue after that, and then the orange new run after that, and then the gray is the most stable. That's kind of my order of most flippy to most stable. The gray can definitely handle more power, more torque, and the gray was even, in my opinion, significantly different than the orange and that same new run. So very interesting. But yeah, the OG orange and blue are pretty dang flippy, and especially if you start them out on turn, they're just going to hold that line. So if you're looking for a fairway driver that will just kind of pan and hold that anhyzer for a shot that goes to the right, the Enoch is a great option for you. These are also not too bad on a forehand, especially going into a tailwind. So I'm going to grab those real quick and show you guys a forehand from the same spot. All right, time for some forehands with a little bit of a tailwind helping us. Definitely flipped. Wanted to turn, try to give this one a little bit more height. All right, turned a little bit, then came back. Now for the new run of Oasis plastic. Oh boy. I kind of pulled that one over. Gray. Those are money. Those are gonna be like dead straight with a tailwind with like a little hyzer flip up forehand. Awesome, awesome disc. All right, now throwing back into the headwind. Oh my gosh. The gray one's not even flipping. That's wild. I threw all those on like a super steep hyzer, but the gray one didn't even turn. The rest of them did. That's wild. Totally different stabilities between the old and the new runs of the Enoch, but both are great. If you have a slower arm speed, I would definitely recommend either the OG orange or blue. Those are both great options. And if you want a straight fairway and you have a higher arm speed, I would recommend the orange if you wanted to kind of hold turn more. And if you wanted to hold turn less, or if your arm speed is super fast, then the gray one would be a great option for you. So honestly, all those are barely just different stabilities from each other, but from the light orange to the dark gray, pretty big swing across the board there. And if you want to pick any of these up or any other discs that Goliath has, check out goliathdiscs.com. And if you're interested in picking up an Enoch, use my code CAMRAB10, and that'll save you guys 10% off your order. Helps me out and saves you a little bit of money as well. So really appreciate that, guys. Click that link in the description and save yourself some money on some awesome fairway drivers. All right, now we have a little simulation of a tunnel shot. Let's see how the Enoch behaves on a dead straight tunnel shot. It was straight. Made it all the way through the gap, perfectly straight. So, I mean, as you can see from those shots, for a hyzer flip up shot, I mean, the Enochs are great. Great for a tunnel shot, and also is gonna push and glide far enough for a low ceiling tunnel like that. It's not every day that you get to find a disc that's just gonna go laser beam straight through a tunnel 300 feet or more, but the Enoch does it. So it's an 8-speed, put on a little bit of hyzer, and as you saw, a lot of those that I hit cleanly hit the line and hit the tunnel all the way down. So I was very impressed by that, and that's a shot that definitely takes skill, but it definitely helps when you have a disc that's a little bit understable, to just help you out going straight the whole time. So definitely check out the Enoch and pick it up. It's literally such a good disc. I currently bag one of them, but I might add a second one to the bag just because these have so much difference in their stability. There's a bunch of construction over here, and I'm gonna throw these Enochs from over there across the ditch. Enochs plus 1 arc, just for fun. Throw from across the ditch there, see if I can land it safe here. I honestly don't even know how far that is to clear. It's got to be a ways though, so I feel like it'd be pretty dang impressive if I can clear. And if I can't clear, at least I can maybe get on this little plateau, because there is like some water down there. So let's see if I can clear this manless shot with these Enochs. All right, now for the final test for how these Enochs fly. We've got a crosswind going left to right. We want to try to land straight ahead where that little dirt patch is, punch it through there and get onto the grass. So here we go, same order as before, and see if I can get all 4 over, plus a bonus shot from the arc afterwards. Oh. All right, that was very short and very right. Didn't really get all the mustard into that I needed to. Blue one, gonna start it more on the left side. Let the wind do the work. Well, that was super low. I gotta at least get 1 over. Come on. Help me out, audience. Cheer for me. I gotta get 1 over there. Go. Oh my gosh, I didn't get on the hill. All right, last Enoch. Come on, baby. Do it for me. All right, that one got halfway up that little dirt hill at the end, so that's the best one so far. Bonus shot with the arc. Flip, baby. All those were pretty dang short. It's a farther carry than I thought, but that was fun. At least you got to see how the Enochs fly and get a little taste for them. Again, if you want to pick one up, go to goliathdiscs.com. Link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun content like this. Stay tuned. See you guys in the next one. That's where I was throwing from. I was trying to get it up here. Orange guy landed here. We got a blue right there. The gray is up there. And the other one's just like on this little ridge somewhere.